Welcome back, everyone. Last week I showed you how to climb a rope utilizing this two pieces of simple equipment like this. And while it's a good method, there are other ways of climbing a rope. And today I'm going to show you probably the next logical step in progression. Okay, so we're not going to use these today. We're going to move on to a Petzl Grigri. Okay, this is basically it's a belay device for rock climbers primarily, but you can also use it for what I'm about to show you. Okay, it's very lightweight. It's about $100 off Amazon, but we're going to start using some equipment, and a very basic introduction to equipment would be this device right here. Okay, now the other one I'm going to show you is called a Petzl Ascension. Okay, basically this is a rope grab with a big handle on it, and attached to this I have a foot loop. Okay, now you can buy a foot loop just like I have here, or you can make one. It's just a piece of webbing will work fine, and I just have a link on there. Okay, but basically these two pieces of equipment here will make your life a whole lot easier climbing a rope. And in future videos I'm going to show you even more advancements as far as climbing, but this is a step up from the Prusik loops basically. Okay, so, and the third piece of equipment I'm going to introduce to you is a Petzl roll clip. Okay, all it is a carabiner with a little pulley in it, and this again will make your life easier for climbing, but I'll show that here in a minute. I'm going to show you these two pieces of equipment first. Okay, so we're going to climb this rope, and the first thing we want to do is we want to load our Grigri. Okay, so the Grigri has a little handle, a release handle. If you open the plate up, it's going to load just like this right here. Okay, something to remember is any device you use will have specifications as far as rope diameter. Okay, and this one goes from 8.5 to 11 millimeter. It's a pretty wide range for use. Okay, but there's other devices you may want to use that may not work because your rope is either too thick or too thin. Always match your equipment to your rope. Okay, all right, so I've loaded that. I'm going to load it into my harness. Okay, now if I take up slack, it's going to instantly grab. Okay, in order to release this, I would pull that handle down, and it's going to uncam it and allow you to come down. Okay, now this device here, it's got a little thumb latch in order to either close it or release it. Yeah, this is by the way, this is a left-handed version. I like it because I'm right-handed and I like to advance a rope with my right hand. Okay, and that's basically it. And if you go up, it grabs. If you pull down, if you push up, it advances, and if you pull down, it grabs. Okay, and there's a trick to releasing this. To get it off the rope, you have to, with a simultaneous motion, you have to take your thumb as you're pushing up, release it like that for it to come off. Otherwise, these teeth in here will grab. Okay, so if I just try to do this, well, it kind of went that time, but sometimes those teeth will grab, is my point. Okay, so how are we going to climb this rope? Basically, we're going to take this hand, we're going to pull down with my left, pull up with my right. Okay, I'm going to get all the slack out of this rope. Sit down, get all your slack out, do it again. Okay, so all my slack is out of the rope. I'm gonna lower my hand ascender, and since I'm going to be advancing with my right hand, I like to put my right foot into the loop. Okay, it makes your motions more synchronized. Okay, put your foot in there. You want to advance. Okay, now just like in the other video, once I get off the ground, I'm basically a large plumb bob, and this rope, wherever it's centered, is going to put me. Okay, so don't be surprised when you go off the ground. You may go into the tree or what have you. Okay, so I'm gonna reach up and step up. While I'm stepped up, I'm gonna take my tail, advance it, sit down. Okay, so we're still doing the sit-stand method. So I'm gonna raise that up, stand up, advance it. Okay, that's a whole lot smoother than using the VT Pro 6. Okay, advance it, stand up, sit down. Okay, so we'll go a little higher. I want to show you that that other pulley. Okay, so we're about good 8-10 feet off the ground. Something else you can do is with this roll clip. You can put it in this top hole up here. Let me lean back so you can see. Okay. And what that does, it allows you to put that rope in this configuration. Okay. Now, some people find this a little easier to do. It's much more physically easier, but I find it just a little bit cumbersome. So put your left hand up, step up as you're stepping up, pull down on your right. Okay, get over here. All right, so get balanced again, step up, but that is a really nice and efficient method for getting up this rope. That's called the RAD method, rapid ascent and descent. I don't really think it's fast at all, because it's just easier. Okay, so if you find yourself struggling, try the RAD method. Okay, so two options here. We can forego the roll clip and not do the RAD system, or we can just go with the foot loop and the Petzl Grigri. Okay, so if I want to get down, and here's the beauty, is first thing I want to do is take the rope off of my roll clip, let it drop, take your roll clip off, put it on the gear loop, don't lose it. My foot's out of the foot loop. Okay, and now I won't need this. It's on my gear loop. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna lean back so you can see. This is what you have. And to lower, make sure your hand is on the tail end of the rope. Take this lever and slowly pull down. And if you start losing control, let go. Okay, it'll automatically stop you. If I let go, it stops. Okay. Okay, that is one step up from the VT. Takes a small investment in equipment, but a hand ascender and a gree works really well for this application. Keep in mind you can also use a Petzl rig, and you can also use a Petzl ID for this too. Okay, and Petzl, there's other brands out there besides Petzl. They make similar devices too, so it's not limited to just Petzl. Okay, all right, well, hope this helps. It's a step up. This is the second way of climbing a rope, and in future videos I'm going to show you even faster ways. Okay, I'll see you on the next one.